How you guys part of some leadership program? What's your name? Kevin? Taquari? Nice meeting you. Jasmine? What's your name? Kasheen?
The goal of the Summer Leadership Program is to unite young people across race, class, culture, to develop leadership skills, and then take those leadership skills into action for positive change in our communities.
The City School started through Milton Academy, an English teacher at Milton, and one of his students. And it's remained a youth-adult collaboration where young people are working with adults to create programming, to do the research, and the adult service guides.
Respect each other's culture. Okay, respect each other's culture.
Our two-day retreat is an eye-opening experience.
I'm from Peru.
I'm West Indian and Cape Verdean.
I'm half Jamaican, half Honduranian.
I am from Haiti and I rep IT all day.
I'm a full-blooded Trinidadian.
I'm Irish.
It's 2 days intense of learning about isms, heterosexism, sexism, racism, and classism. And we break down what those definitions are and how they play in our lives and how they play in the person beside you's life, and also like as a community and how it plays in our society.
Yes, Spanish. I'm like, all right, cool. But then I see how the other kids treat me.
I've never had a conversation on race with just like a majority of students of color. Like it's always been like a predominantly white conversation, and then like there was me and like a few other students of color, but like that conversation to get so many different perspectives from people who are students as well as students of color was really amazing to me.
We were doing a activity where they put posters around the room that say white, black, Latino, and Asian, and then they say, you know, write down stereotypes. So the white groups separated, and we were looking at the poster, and I remember all of us were just dumbfounded, completely silent, just staring at that. And someone came over to us and she said, you guys need to do a lot of listening in this program. And all of us were just kind of like, okay, listening, like we can do that.
I'm half Korean and half Jamaican. Now that mix alone is just like throws everybody off. I really struggled to decide where I was gonna go, like black, Asian. I just decided, you know, I'm gonna go with the black. And then I went along with it, and it's just like, even though I was there, I couldn't fully relate, because, you know, I still hold things to Asian. Like, so it's just really hard to find a exact placement for myself.
The open retreat, it allows young people, whether it is their fears of certain communities, or if it's their fears of, you know, homophobia, or if they have, you know, a privilege challenges, they really sit in circles and they get challenged.
To me, I consider myself as a boy. Even if I have body parts as a girl, to me, I consider myself as a boy. And all the boys think it's wrong because their girlfriend likes me, and they're mad because their girlfriend wants to go out with me. So they're mad because their girlfriend don't want.
One more comment. Anybody else?
Just knowing just to be yourself and to not really worried about the people that are critiquing you your whole life. Don't worry about what they say, but if you feel good about what you're doing, you do that, and you lead what you're doing.
I teach environmental justice, and we talk a lot about what is our environment. And my definition is always, it's where you live, where you work, where you play, where you learn. Since we're studying the environment, it's actually good that we get into the environment. Exactly.
So merchandise, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So they're carrying merchandise like to and from different places.
The teachers are really fun, and I appreciate teachers because they open up and we get to know them, and so I'm glad that they're there.
For me, the internship piece is one of the most crucial pieces of it. You get the educational piece 3 days out of the week, and then 2 days out of the week, you're actually doing the hands-on work.
I think my internship and my seminar go together well, because at my internship, I'm doing a project on domestic violence and how domestic violence is connected to youth violence, and like to get all the information on the restraining orders that were issued from 2000 to 2010. So, and we do a lot, we go over domestic violence and all kinds of violence in my seminar, Violence and Liberation, so it fits in well.
If we're trying to fight social justice in the outside, what we're dealing with outside of here, all these struggles that we face with, we have to start within ourselves. Because it's never gonna take place outside if we don't start within ourselves.
What I've learned from this, just bringing this to you guys and bringing it to the leaders, is if you really have a strong problem about something, you can do something about it. There might be a process to do something about it, but you can do something about it. You don't have to deal with anything forever. And I think that issues and solutions chart that we came up with, every issue that you have, come up with a solution for it. I think I'm gonna use that even in my personal life, because you can't complain and then not come up with any issues, else you're gonna be left with a bunch of complaints. That really helped me.
I think the impact it had on me really was like putting me into leadership positions and just like expand the network of people I know who are interested in creating change, you know, in the area.
I think it put words into my struggles. I took my struggles and I used it as something to motivate me.
The city school changed my life, and I can honestly say that. That's one thing I've been like hearing over and over. You can't just think about yourself. You got to think about everybody around you. And that's one thing SLP and the city school does, is it puts you into perspective. Like, you're just one person in this whole world. Like, you got to think of how everyone is connected.
I love the city school. Like, I'm so glad I came here this summer. I'm so glad I can work in a program that's based on social justice.